Hello everyone and welcome back to another Xtreme Onechunk hardcore episode. On this account I do everything possible in a chunk before I roll a random new one around me. And my starting chunk on this account is the kourend castle chunk in Zea. With everything I mean complete the highest killing challenges, complete quests and achievement diaries as far as possible, obtain all unique monster drops, obtain all unique items and complete minigames. I look like an absolute snack after the first episode and completed a few really nice goals. I will use this graphic to easily showcase the main goals in this chunk, but if you want a more in-depth description of the rules and goals of this account, I would highly recommend checking out episode 1. I will put a link in the description and the comments. There we go, 50 thieving, nice level. I can now thieve from the silver stall, which is on the market as well. So I have the option to bank silver ores now. I'm going to start working on one of the 3 big skilling grinds in this chunk. I have to get 60 woodcutting and fire making with these 3 regular trees. I did a little bit in the last episode, but now we're going to really start working on it now because we got the mithril axe and there's 30 fire making. And there's 30 wood cutting as well. Levels are still going pretty fast. Alright, it is time to start using some of my runes and arrows that I collected in the last episode from hill giants. The only good way for me to get mind runes is killing hill giants, and I got 126 right now, so I'm going to try and get 17 so I don't have to rely on mind rune drops anymore. Let's see how far we get with the runes we got right now. But before we do that, this video is brought to you by ExpressVPN. While I play RuneScape and work on my accounts, I like to watch shows and movies. The main reason I use ExpressVPN is to unlock shows and movies that I normally can't watch in my country. Use the website unox.com and look up the content you want to watch and it will tell you where it's available. If you click on, for example, Inception, you can see that this title is available in Canada. I'm from the Netherlands, so I switched my location to Canada using ExpressVPN, and in seconds the movie Inception is unblocked. ExpressVPN routes your connection through one of their several thousand servers, masking your IP address and create a secure tunnel between your device and the internet to keep your information safe. From hackers connected to the same Wi-Fi to ISP keeping logs of the websites you visit. ExpressVPN ensures your data that is transferred between your devices and the internet is encrypted. ExpressVPN is the #1 rated virtual private network server on the internet with the fastest speeds in the market. And by clicking the link in the description expressvpn.com/UAMVerf, you can find out how you can get 3 months extra for free. Thanks to ExpressVPN for sponsoring this video. We didn't quite get 17 magic, we only got 11, we didn't even get fire strike, so we have to go back to hill giants and get more mind runes. Which is okay, I guess. I'm just going to switch to hill giants for training instead of moss giants and kill them until I have enough runes, I guess. But I will be doing that in between these skilling grinds. So since I've used my runes from hill giants, I'm also going to use my arrows, get as high range level as possible with the arrows, and that will get me a lot of free total levels, which is going to help me with mace randoms when we get them. So let's get to work and let's see what range level we can get. And for the people wondering about my outfit, chain bodies and mat helms do not give negative range attack, and I don't have any better gear, so I'm using it for the defense bonus. Starting out at imps, that's 5 ranged. Imps have like -40 range defense, so they're perfect to train on at the start. 3 prayer level killing imps, nice ashes update coming through. Level 10 ranged, and look at how accurate I'm hitting on these imps, it's actually really nice. Alright, there's 14 ranged and 450 total on the account. No way, guys, I just got Rocky. I'm using my arrows right now, guys. And in between the kills, I pickpocket or thief a stall. No way, I just got Rocky. That's so good, because it means I will finish this chunk with every pet I can possibly get. Well, maybe not woodcutting, but I had a really good chance to get Rocky. Oh my god. I saw the collection log pop up. I freaked out. No way. That's amazing. And there's 25 ranged. I can maybe get 1 or 2 more levels. And then we back to skilling. We got a lot of free total levels from that. Awesome. And the pet, of course. Somehow. Got myself some best in slot fashionscape. Beekeeper pens. Trying to collect every random event item. There we go. 40 fire making. Levels are getting a bit higher. Clean level. No way. I'm AFKing some moss giants while editing, and I just got my second curved bone, which means I've had a curved bone from hill giants and moss giants now. So it's not a rule to get every unique from every monster if I can get it from multiple monsters, but there you go. Curved bone from moss giants and a curved bone from hill giants. More fishing XP. Every time I get this random, I'm guaranteed to get fishing XP because I don't have the magic XP, so lots of fishing levels. There's 18 fishing. Gotta love seeing those collection log pop-ups. There's a mine boots and top. Getting a lot of new random event items. Did some more melee AFKing and there's 60 defense. The next thing I want to work on while doing melee is 60 attack. Very nice milestone with this attack level, 500 total. I've been killing a few of these flying pickaxes because they can give a lot of pickaxe upgrades, and I thought it would be fun to hunt a few. So we managed to get the steel pickaxe and the mithril pickaxe. I believe they have a 1 in 500 rate to give a rune pickaxe, so we have to eventually go for that, but not going to be too difficult. And there we go, that's 2 more mine pieces. We only need the mask and the emotes now. Very nice. Prayer level from moss giants, 49 prayer. I can now use redemption. It's not a requirement to unlock every possible prayer, but I will get a very high prayer level in this chunk. Level 60 attack. We are now 60 attack, 60 defense and 70 strength. Looks very nice. I'm pretty happy with the melee stats for now, so I think I'm going back to some of these skilling grinds. 40 woodcutting, very clean level. It's time to smash out this goal, guys. We just hit 45 woodcutting, which means we can now chop maple trees. Unfortunately, this chunk does not have maple trees, but there's a lot of maple trees in the chunk south of me, so maybe that will be useful one day. Alright, there's 50 fire making. We now have all the requirements for Winterthought, but we cannot do that, so let's continue chopping regular trees. By the way, I want to quickly thank you guys for the massive support on episode 1. The video got over 8,000 likes and I think around 4,000 new subscribers. You guys are absolute legends. I just got a clue nest easy. I have chopped over 3,500 logs without getting any nests. Apparently I cannot get seed nests from these, but I did get a clue nest. 50 woodcutting. I can now chop mahogany trees, which I will not chop for over a year, probably. Maybe longer. 10 more to go. And fire making as well over halfway now, so awesome. 55 fire making, 5 more to go. Fire making is a little bit faster than woodcutting, so we should finish this quite a bit earlier. For the people I don't know, I think this is my closest beginner clue step that I can do. It would be, let's see. Oh, that is actually in the chunk. Yeah, so I would be able to do this clue as soon as I unlock the boat chunk, 3 chunks east of me. So if I roll this chunk here, I get Port Sarim as a rollable chunk because I can't go there by feet. So yeah, that would probably be my closest beginner clue I can do. So I will keep this in the bank. So we will not get like a billion beginner clues on this account. 53 woodcutting, that's the halfway mark. We have around 5 or 6,000 more logs to go. There's 58 fire making. 2 more to go. And we don't have the fire making part. Woodcutting isn't quite there yet. We are actually at exactly 150k XP. Pretty satisfying. My plan is to finish the 60 fire making. And then I will be banking some logs. Probably about, I think I have to bank around 10 more inventories. I should have between 500 and 600 logs in the bank. And the reason I want to do that is to prepare fletching for a future chunk. Most of the chunks around me that require fletching have oak trees. I currently cannot get a knife, so I cannot train fletching, so I don't have to get the fletching for the yew shield and bow. So that's the reason why I only have to do woodcutting and fire making in this chunk to chop the yew tree. But yeah, I think banking will be nice. I can bank some logs to prepare that. Don't have to worry about logs anymore after that. And then I think I will just chop logs and drop them to maybe almost double my woodcutting XP per hour, because currently I'm getting around 7,000 XP per hour, so that will speed up the last bit of woodcutting. And the XP in fire making, let's take a look. I'm getting 13k fire making XP per hour, so it's a bit faster because lighting a log is more XP than chopping a log, so yeah. But yeah, it's going pretty well, pretty chill. But that is currently the plan. 59 fire making. That means we are one level off the goal, 25k XP. So this fire making level will probably take about 2 hours more. And then we are officially done with fire making in this chunk. I'm pretty excited. I'll save a lot of time not doing fire making, I imagine. So I'm very curious what my woodcutting XP per hour is going to be. I'll let you guys know once we get to that. Yeah, let's carry on woodcutting, get this last fire making level, and see what happens next. That is 55 woodcutting, a beautiful level. We are very close to being 100,000 XP away from 60, which means we have to chop around 4,000 more logs. There we go, 60. I can now light yew logs. Beautiful. That is amazing. 273,000 XP. We are almost 56 woodcutting. So I have to bank a few inventory of logs. And then we will see what my woodcutting XP per hour is with only woodcutting. That should be the last inventory. We have over 500 logs in the bank now. I could bank more, but the XP from regular logs is so little anyways. I'd rather just do oak in the future. So yeah, let's get back to woodcutting. Alright, after doing a little bit of testing, I started with like 17k XP. It's down to like 15k now. So I'm pretty sure based off this little test, I can probably get between 14 and 17k XP per hour, which is a lot faster. That is double the XP per hour. 58 woodcutting, 2 to go. It has been a little bit since we got a clue nest, but just got a hard clue nest. RD. That's pretty far away. I think it's not worth keeping. My plan is to keep a hard clue that's closest to me, I guess, and then just keep that in a bank so I don't keep getting more hard clues. I do get bird nests from this though, but we will be finishing this fairly soon, so we probably won't get too many more. I've only had like, I think this is the 5th clue nest now, so yeah, these trees do not give a lot of nests. 59 woodcutting, final stretch. Let's do this. About 1,000 more logs. Alright, the final log in this chunk. 60 woodcutting. That means we can now chop yew trees, and that is the highest tree we can chop in this chunk. There's only regular trees and yew trees, so that means this first skilling grind is over. I'm going to bank these logs real quick, get a tinderbox out. We can chop some yew logs. We have to chop one and burn one. I think I will bank a few as well. But there we go, there's the yew trees. We did collect a couple more logs in the bank than I was originally planning to, just because I was banking like random event items to keep the most inventory space when doing this grind. But let's take a look. We have 700 logs, so about 200 more than I was planning to bank, but might as well. Alright, let's grab this tinderbox and let's go and chop some yew logs. There we go, that took only about a minute, so not too bad. Let's light this log, shall we? And complete the first big skilling challenge. Here we go. And there it is, 202 XP. The next thing I want to do is knocking out the thieving requirement, which is 75 for the gem stall. I have to do some research on the thieving methods, but getting both the skilling requirements out of the way will be great. I cannot do cooking yet because it requires a lot of monster killing and I need to collect a lot of food, so we can't do that for a while, but being able to only focus on melee after this is going to be really nice. Still been doing hill giants trips here and there in between, and this is what an average hill giant inventory looks like. I usually get a key, like an ancient shard or a totem piece, and between 3 and 9 mind runes. Free fishing XP, 20 fishing. I can now fish trout. Interesting, I've never fished on this account. Random events OP, also 550 total. And I believe my closest trout is the chunk east of me, but I don't have a fishing rod yet. Collected some more arrows from hill giants, so we did some more range levels, and that's 30 ranged on the account. Total levels are really adding up from the levels. Another hill giant trip, looking beautiful. I just got a totem top and a longbone in the same kill. Beautiful. That's a beautiful drop. Give that to me right now. That is totem number 5. Decided to switch back to strength to get some more max hits while killing these hill giants. The main objective right now is getting the mind runes, and then we can stop killing hill giants. What is this? First we get a totem piece and a longbone, and now we get an ancient shard and a longbone in the same kill. And an end sword head as well. Okay, not complaining. I'll take all these goodies. Collecting all the keys, shards, bones, just making some big stacks in the bank for someday when I can use it. But it will look really nice in the bank. And this is a quick overview of the special items in the bank. We have 20 longbones now, 10 mossy keys, 42 giant keys, and 5 dark totems. Not bad, because this account isn't super old yet, so by the time we are ready for Scortizo, we're going to have a lot of totems ready, which is going to be really exciting. Another free prayer level from killing hill giants, 50 prayer, nice looking level. And we are 80 combat on the account now. Alright, I'm using some more mind runes from hill giants, and that's 13 magic. I can now use fire strike, awesome. And unfortunately, not enough runes. A little bit over 14 magic, so still need to get a bit more runes to get the goal level of 17. Give me all of these fishing levels, 21 fishing. A Twitch viewer had a pretty big brain idea. I can just use bones to bananas for the last 2 levels, so we use that, and this should be the last bone for 17 magic, which means I can now finally use my Chaos runes, and we are not relying on mind rune drops anymore, so awesome. I ended up using all of my runes in a bank, and we ended up with 29 magic. I ended up killing black demons because they have a possible air rune drop to get some of my runes back, and they have minus magic defense, so pretty good monster to kill. And yeah, almost 30 magic with the Chaos runes, not bad. Quickly ended up getting 30 magic with some of the nature runes in the bank. 30 magic unlocks battle staves, and I do have a fire battle staff from Fire Giant, so currently my best staff to save some runes, but I will be able to get an air staff in the future from Undead Druids, which I think will be my best staff in this chunk. But yeah, fire staff will do for now. We are back at Moss Giants again because we don't have to kill Hill Giants for the Mind Rune drop. Moss Giants are overall better because they have a lot more rune drops and also 15 iron arrows. And yeah, I decided to train some more strength. Nice little break from the next skilling goal that I want to do. So I checked all of the thieving methods in my chunk and I tested both Silver Stall and Silk Stall. Silver and Silk Stalls are the same XP per hour. The difference is I can bank the silver ore. So Silver Stall are a lot better, but the downside is that I have to world hop, and after around 2 hours of doing this non-stop, I do get the hop limit and I have to wait a few hours before I get all my world hops back. It is very rare to get the hop limit nowadays, but if you hop a lot, like silver, you will get it. So that's a bit unfortunate, but it looks like this is going to be my method. Alright, we have the first mystery box on the account. This will determine all of my RNG on the account. Let's take a look. And we get a diamond. Excellent. That's actually not terrible. That's my first cut diamond on the account. Cool. Alright, I'm actually stupid. I was so focused on all of these stalls on the marketplace that I totally forgot about pickpocketing guards. As simple as it sounds, pickpocketing guards. It's actually my best method in this chunk. I'm already getting over 30,000 XP per hour at level 54. The XP will go up in the future once I get higher levels. And it's already 2 times better than any stall I can thief from. So, since I get the hop limit doing silver stalls anyways, this is way better time-wise. I will save a lot more time. I am very surprised. I normally do my research, but this came totally unexpected. This is going to be my main thieving method until 75. I will make a little bit of GP as well on the way. And yeah, this actually looks pretty chill. Give me all of that fishing XP, level 22 fishing. What level do you guys think I'll end up with in fishing after I finish this chunk? It has to be an insane level, surely. I'm already level 22. Also, I'm not sure how GE Locked has not had any fishing XP randoms, but you have been blessed with my RNG. There we go, 57 thieving. Probably the most important thieving level in this chunk, because I can now steal from the grubby chest. And that chest, my friends, is going to play a very important role in this chunk. It is going to provide me with the best possible food in this chunk and the best combat potions. Level 60 thieving looks clean, and we are up to 227,000 GP right now. 65 thieving. The XP tracker is showing a lot more XP per hour, as you can see, and we are up to 321k. This is going pretty well. Alright, I guess we're doing all of the exercise on one mat. That is pretty lucky. This random event will unlock all of the drill sergeant emotes. The push-up, star jump, jog and sit-up emotes. So we are basically done doing the drill sergeant random event. We have all of the armor pieces and all of the emotes. There we go. 68 thieving. Halfway mark to 75. We'll have to do this exact same amount of XP, but faster. There we go. We got the mime mask. The full outfit completed now. Emotes to go. We're crushing the random event section. Hey, look. 69 thieving. Nice. And with that level, we are also 600 total level. Awesome. There we go. 70 thieving. Very nice level. That looks beautiful. We can pickpocket paladins. They are pretty far away. 5 to go. 5 to go for gem stalls. We are getting there, guys. These are honestly not bad. Making a bit of GP as well. Yeah, it's going well. We probably have to do about 10 more hours, I think. Decided to AFK some more melee at Moss Giants, and we got another strength level, 73 strength. Let's see if the RNG continues. Will we get an armor piece? Yes, we do. That's the Beekeeper's Gloves. Let's go. Only 2 more Beekeeper items to go for the full set. 71 thieving, 4 to go. Yes, we finally got another blue man. This lamp will actually give me a level. Let's use this on agility. And that will give us 3 agility. So 2 more to go. And we are going to switch to Lamping Hunter. 72 thieving and almost 900k XP. Still getting 1 fishing level every time we get a random. This should give me 23. There we go. And 1 more random till 24. 73 thieving. 74 thieving. We're almost done with the thieving grind. Shout out Leo Crumb coming in with the bond. Very kind. I'll take that. Thank you. Some extra membership. Nice present for the almost finishing the thieving grind, I guess. Okay, so someone used a Phoenix crossbow on me and I was able to pick it up. So technically I can use a crossbow, but I'm not going to, because I'm not going to allow items that are not obtainable in my chunk, I guess. I will, however, bank it because I think it's a cool trophy item in the bank, but the only bolts I have are like bronze and a few iron bolts, so not that big of a deal. But yeah, I'm not going to use the crossbow. I'm just gonna put it in the bank. I have other ways to train range anyway, so just wanted to throw that out there if you're wondering why there's a crossbow in my bank. 75 thieving. I can now steal from the gem stalls. Nice. Let's do it. Technically, to complete this challenge, I need to steal every possible gem from the stall, though. I think that's fair. So let's do that. Gonna need to get all 4 different gems. That, 160 XP, that's beautiful. Hey, there it is. The diamond. It's almost 4 well, 3.5 inventories, I think. That's not bad. Cool. Well, that wraps up Thieving in his chunk, guys. That officially wraps up Thieving in his chunk. We have quite a bit of gems now. Nice. And this is what the final stats looks like. We're almost 82 combat. 8 days playtime and 8 hours. Making good progress. 26 collection log slots. And here's a quick bank overview as well. This is what the updated graphic looks like. And in the next episode, we are going to focus on working towards the Sarachnos spider boss. So pretty exciting. Hopefully you enjoyed another episode of the Xtreme Onechunk at a Time Zaya edition. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Like the video, that way I can see if you guys enjoy the series. And I see you guys very soon. Have a nice day.